spirit.
Radiant team pick.
Good day everyone and welcome to day number 3 of the Summertime Madness Championship. I'm going to be your host for today, Scarpia. We're going to be jumping in to this game, Shadow Clan up against Glacium Esports Frostbite. So yeah, this is going to prove to be a little bit interesting. We're going to have to see how it turns out. I've seen Glacium play a few games. They have been quite dominant in most of their games, so we're going to have to see how they pan out into this game. SHD, I'm yet to see them play, so let's just jump quickly into the bans and picks. We're about just short of halfway. Brewmaster, Doom, Marana, Juggernaut, and Void. I'll come back to those now. The Dazzle's going to get picked up, but a good counter pick coming at you from Glacium Esport with the Axe. So yeah, the Shadow Graves are just going to be useless if the Axe is in the vicinity. So he's going to have to be careful with throwing that down. Don't want to waste it and then get cold. But yeah, the Vengeful Spirit picked up as a support, and the Ogre Magi is going to get picked up as a support for Shadow Clan. So interesting lineup. Dazzle and Ogre, it's not too much synergy there unless he's going to go for a lot of points into his slow, into his poison touch on the Dazzle, and then we'll see how that works out. Sorry about that. So yeah, Harper's going to get banned out in this tier 2. So yeah, the Brew haven't really seen him be played that much in the series. Personally, I know there've been other games up, so I'm not too sure. Doom getting banned out, so yeah, it's taking. I'm not too sure what they're gonna pick up. Maybe an Ember Spirit. The Doom ban is quite good if they're gonna pick up the Ember Spirit. But Medusa's also gonna get banned out, so yeah, he's extremely good once he gets a lot of farm. But Marana takes quite long to get there. But it'll be interesting to see what they're trying to build up here. Shadow Clan. We'll just have to see once they get into their picks. Like I said, I haven't really watched too many of these teams play, so I'm not too sure what they how they generally pick, what kind of strats they usually use, etc. Slark's gonna get banned out. Yeah, Slark's just a scary hero. He's not bad early game, and once he picks up form, he's just so scary, and he snowballs so well into the game. So he's one of those heroes that you just want to avoid playing up against. So just want to change a couple.
10 seconds remaining.
So yeah, hopefully my mic is not too loud now. But yeah, we're going to jump into this picks, going a little bit deeper into the time, but it's got a lot of reserve time to go into. Well, just have to see what they're going to go with this Axe pick. I must say I watched a game the other day, Axe Tiny combination. Not that you would think there's not so much synergy, but once that Cutting Blades down, it's like putting haste onto a Tiny, and that's just so dangerous once he picks up Agnum Scepter. But we'll see where Glacium decides to go with this. They're going to dive a little bit deep into their reserve time. But PA is going to get picked up here, so yeah, that looks like it's going to be the #1 core farming position. PO extremely useful. Probably going to pick up that BKB early, I think. Maybe go for the Battle Fury. We'll just have to see. I don't see too much aggro coming out from Shadow Clan, so I can't think it's going to be too much of a problem. Razor's going to get picked up, and it's quite interesting. Haven't seen him too much in the recent meta. So be interesting to see how they manage to play him out. Obviously most likely going to be in that mid lane, but a Pudge pickup. So this is my second Pudge pickup in 2 days that I've casted, and yeah, Pudge is always fun to watch. And yeah, no real synergy with him, but I suppose swap into Dismember, that's quite useful. But we'll have to see. Bristleback's going to get picked up now, a bit tanky. Also able to just throw those goos over onto the Axe, slow him down a lot, drop his armor, and yeah, very useful up against the Axe, and even again up against the Pudge, because Pudge is so tanky. Once he can get a lot of Quill Spray stacked up, and yeah, could be quite a problem. But Glacium did leave a spot open for a support, and I don't think they're going to be playing a Pudge as a support. It's not typical. I haven't seen it too much, to be honest. But yeah, they're going to be looking for a support pickup here at Glacium, and yeah, they've already got a good counter going out to the Dazzle. The Ogre, yeah, the Walking Fortress. yeah, he's a bit problematic into the laning stage. It's just a mana pool issue, I feel. He still has a mana pool issue, and you can harass, but the kill, the chance of getting kills in the lane, not so high. Shadow is going to get banned out here by Glacium Esports, so, yeah, I suppose they don't want to have more minus armor, because they've already got the Dazzle plus the Bristleback, which is going to bring the axe down a little bit lower in armor. But they do need a little bit of right click to bring down, or even magic burst damage to help bring down that axe into the mid game. But yeah, we'll have to see where they decide to go with this. Yeah, getting messages from the captains here saying it's a YOLO strat coming out from Glacium Esports. So we'll just have to see how this pans out. It's going to be interesting. The Pudge is always fun, but it can always turn around on you. If he doesn't have a good start, he's not always that useful, but he is like a walking force staff even once you go into that, into the later game, and he starts falling off a little bit. That hook still being very useful, managing to get allies out, get them to safety, as well as separate some of the heroes from the group, especially actually I was thinking the axe was on the other side, but yeah, he's just useful at splitting up the team fight. And yeah, Shadow probably going to be looking to get into the team fight, especially if Razor does pick up that Aghanim Scepter. It could be quite useful in that point. Odie's going to get banned out here by Shadow Clan, so that's quite interesting. But then Invoker pickup. Who's the supports in this team? So maybe this is the YOLO strat that they were talking about. There's no supports. They're going to be looking for... It's quite greedy, and this could get punished. Silence is going to get picked. This is a little against the Invoker. Yeah. But until we manage to log into the game so you guys don't hear too much lag. Alright, so on the Radiant we're going to have Glacium Esports playing here. So Relic going to be playing on the Phantom Assassin, Deathy playing on the Axe, Killer Scrub playing over on the Bang playing on FB, and lastly Mulsey playing over on the Invoker. Hope I don't have any lag issues. I had lag issues yesterday. Most of you South Africans who are possibly watching, you will really understand my frustration with the internet, but hopefully it doesn't come around again. We're going to be looking at the Dire now, which is going to have a Shadow playing here. So Bristleback going to be played by MSM. Oh, I'm being wrong. Unique playing on the Bristleback. Gravity going to be playing over on the Dazzle. Death Reaper playing here over on the Razor. Zilla playing on the Ogre Magi. And who am I leaving out here? Silence is hanging back at base. So that's going to be its LPG going to be playing over on the Silencer. So Paul's coming at you. They, yeah, just I'm not too sure what the pause is for. Dazzle throughout the pause, possibly for the Silencer, who's still hanging back at base. Hasn't picked up any items. It's quite interesting. So he's heading back into the base here. He's going to pick up his items. So they smoked up. They're going to head on to this jungle, see if they can find something to catch up. But yeah, PA could get in a bit of trouble, yeah, if he does get spotted out. But they're going to block off this pool camp, so it's quite good for the offlaner, which is most likely going to be the Bristleback. Smoke is broken, but PA knows he's got to be on the run now, and he'll be fine. He'll be able to get away, and this is just going to be secure this bot run here for Shadow. So yeah, they're walking away from this. Maybe they're going to hope to catch out someone, but Gravity's marching back into the bot lane, and he's going to pick up that run. Oh no, the run's going to go over to the Bristleback. So yeah, mid lane duo matchup is going to be the Silencer up against the Invoker, so the two Magicians are going to be up against one another. This is going to be quite interesting to see who takes it in this lane, who manages to get the better farm. So Tri-Lane heading on to the top. Razor is going to be supported by the Dazzle and the Ogre. So it's going to be Tri vs Tri, and the Pudge is going to be in this Tri. This looks like a scary Tri-Lane. A lot of fat guys here, isn't it? So Pudge getting a point in his rot early, so maybe trying to get the stun a call into the rots, and that's just going to do a lot of damage out to them. So Razor's going to hang back, and they're going to struggle to actually get farm in this lane. So surprisingly, the strat might actually work out a little bit here. So I'm assuming that the Pudge is going to be playing in a support role, and it does seem that way. So this is going to be interesting. I want to see how they're going to build on this Pudge. Obviously going to get points in his hook, so good burst damage. But yeah, let's just have a look at this mid lane. It should be going Silence's way, and it is going Silence's way at the moment. But Invoker going for their Exort. So yeah, that's quite good. Bot lane is going to be solo against solo. It's going to be the Bristleback up against the PA. And again, this should go the PA's way. He does have those daggers to help him farm. His last hitting shouldn't be too bad. He has got a Quelling Blade on him. So yeah, that should help. But I'm not going to take my eye off this top lane, because this might be kill opportunity, especially with the new buff. And the hook's going to land over onto the Razor. Razor's going to find himself in a bit of trouble. Stun's going to go out to him. The Rot's doing a lot of damage. The call's going to come out. This is going to be a kill secure going to the Pudge. So yeah, this working out very well. A lot of lockdown. There's no way the Razor can get anywhere. Pudge, hook, Rot, slows him down, gets a stun down, and gives time for the axe to get the call on to ensure that he can't get away. So I'm going to keep an eye on this lane a lot. This could be problematic. But Bristleback's going to rotate up here into the top lane. Dazzle's going to be heading down to the bot, so it looks like they're going to send a tri lane down to the bottom to compete to go up against this PA. And PA might get a little bit of a surprise here, but no real kill potential coming from a Shadow. So yeah, poor disconnect just going out, so that's going to bring an auto pause. So yeah, going into first back going the way of Pudge, so he is able to pick up just pick up his bottle. So about being a support, I don't know. I've never seen a support Pudge in one of my castings. That is, it's happened before, but not my favorite. But it's cool. There's a Pudge in the game. I'm happy. So yeah, let's look at the rest of this. This mid matchup is going to be quite tough, but they're going to rotate in here, maybe onto the bot lane. They didn't manage to pick up an Invis, unfortunately. That would have been very helpful in securing him that kill on the Silencer. Silencer, quite squishy, especially once a hook lands on him, and it is only a level 1 hook, so it's not too bad. The stun, and but there is Cold Snap as well, plus the stun, so it could lock him down enough just to get the kill. The Rot's going to slow him down as well, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this game pans out. Looks like this pause is going to go on for quite some time, so I'm just going to remind everyone about the SMC. It's going on until the 20th. That's going to be the finals. Hope to see you all there. I'll definitely be there. Otherwise, yeah, game's going to be on for the rest of the day. As you might see in the icon, there's plenty of games to choose to watch. So, and for those of you from other countries, this is the best South African team, some of the best South African teams, I'll say, playing up against each other. You might not have been able to see them a few times. There has been a couple of South African teams that have played in a couple of international games, so you might have been able to see a bit of the talent. But yeah, we're gonna just, yeah, it's just quite interesting tournament up here. So hope you guys all enjoy it. But yeah, seems like the Avengers managed to reconnect into the game, so hopefully it's going to restart soon. Still seems to be holding on to that pause. He's reconnected, he's back in the game, but no unpause coming out yet, so so let me just send a message. Okay, alright, so it seems like the Silencer was just maybe went for a bathroom break or something. But yeah, Ogre's going to rotate also into the mid lane, so he'll be able to keep Silencer alive if this rotation does work out. They're going to look for this long range hook, especially now with the big buff coming out to Pudge with his hook range being so big. But I don't know if it will reach across here, possibly could. But Silencer does have vision on them, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Pointing the arrow, there is a bounty rune up for grabs, so they can pick that up. PA picking quite good farm here in the safe lane. Up against this dual lane that has come out, but let me not take my eyes too far off of this mid lane. Pudge is going to rotate down to the bot lane with the Venge, so they saw this tri lane rotate out, and they're just going to go and make a tri lane somewhere else. So yeah, Shadow, identifying that they were in trouble, so they decided to move their trial lane out, and Glacium Esports just decided, you know what, we'll just come and follow you guys. We'll just keep you guys concerned permanently. This creep going to be in the way for Pudge's hook here, so he's not going to be able to really get a hook onto the Razor, who they do want to pick up. But yeah, hooks are up. He still needs some. A level 2 hook for me is a kill secure. In this lane, the Axe had the call, which was good synergy. I don't think they have vision. Oh, they do have vision on the Pudge. There's a ward over here, and they have enough vision. They'll be able to see that hook coming. Although they won't see him in here, they know he is in there, so they should know where to stand. They're standing quite a distance away, so they know the range of the hook. Let's just see what it is. Yeah, it's just about where I drew my line, so they know where they got to stand to not get hooked. Razor now running a little bit in, but I don't think Pudge has any vision. Pudge might actually get caught out here. Pudge is going to be in a lot of trouble if they do find him. Pudge is going to have to throw out some right clicks. He's stunned up by the Ogre. He's going to get some damage sucked out of him, and this could be a bit of trouble. Stun coming in from the Venge. You're going to try and keep the Pudge alive for quite some time, but a large amount of damage coming from the Razor. One more hit's going to secure the kill on the Venge, and that's going to be the death. A hook coming out, maybe to try and save the Venge, but a little bit way too late on that hook, so unfortunately it all panning out as they would hope. So yeah, good work there by Shadow Gaming, making sure that they were able to pick up that Pudge when the Venge had rotated down back into the lane. So Venge had to run all the way back there to come and help with get a stun. Hook gonna land now onto the Ogre. Ogre might find himself in a bit of trouble. He's gonna throw the stun over. PA blinks in, but he's stuck behind the Pudge, and they're gonna suck more damage out of this Pudge. Right click's gonna come out, and this could be the end of Pudge if he doesn't run a good line. He does manage to get into the tree line, so that he will be able to escape. Excuse me, guys. I've got a little bit of a flu, unfortunately. For those of you who have watched my previous castings, yeah, so irritating. But yeah, just if you don't mind dealing with me. Mid lane, we're gonna have a little bit of just exchanging magic here. Invoker going for a cost Wax Exalt, but picking 1 point up into the Exalt, so that's quite interesting. We'll have to see where he's deciding to go with this. This now, these should be 2 off lane heroes, but this 1 vs 1 guy in the top lane, going the way of the Axe at the moment. Bristleback had to do a rotation in, so that also didn't help him out too much. But D was going to come at you from the Venge, and this is gonna leave Shadow Gaming a little bit blind. Hook going up, but just too short, so it's not going to manage to reach on anyone. But he does have bottle charges, and you know what? Also, Pudge is my favorite hero to play, and if you miss a hook, there's nothing wrong with that. The cooldown's so good on the hook, and if you have a bottle, you always have the mana for another hook. So, but yeah, you prefer not to miss one. But of course, meanwhile, looks like there's gonna be a little bit of a scrimmage here in the mid lane. Looks like Invoker might find himself in a bit of trouble, taking a couple of right clicks, but he'll be fine. He needs 2 more right clicks to secure the kill, and yeah, he's got a few consumables that he could eat up. He's got his quas, and yeah, he should heal up quite well. Pudge got level 2 in the hook, so this is going to help get that burst damage out onto the heroes. But yeah, we're going to have to see how this pans out. It's interesting team lineup. Hate's going to get picked up by the Pudge, and that's something you don't want to see. But one of the things I also wanted to talk about with the Pudge, I know I'm talking too much about the Pudge, but with the new buff to him, his hook range is so high. You might want to get 2 points in your rot, because you got the hook range. That rot does scales so well into that second level. It's actually maybe better than getting a level 2 hook. So because of the range of the hook, it doesn't change too much. It's about an extra 100 range. But the smoke's going to come into the mid lane, and they're going to look to get a pick off here on the Invoker. He could get away. I'm sure I think he's got a tornado. So he does have a tornado, so I don't think there's too much kill potential. But in the top lane, there's going to be a kill on the Bristleback. I didn't expect that to come in. Bristleback should never have been in that position, but Dunk wasn't even used. Or it might have been used. I'm lying to you. Dunk was used to secure the kill, yeah, but the call coming out, securing that kill. So the smoke rotation not working out too well for them. I think the tornado was thrown out in. So Pudge is going to run in with the haste, and oh, he gets stunned up, so this is going to hurt him quite a bit, but he's still got the haste, and it's doing a lot of damage. Hook in the land, and oh, this is going to secure the kill over on the Ogre, but Pudge falling a little bit low, so has the haste to get away, but a blink coming in from the Axe is going to secure. Dunk is just too short to get the kill. Axe is falling low now, but Yeah! A 3-for-1 exchange. But they're going to carry Chase up here on to the Pudge. Pudge might find himself in a little bit of trouble. Core Spray is going to secure the kill. So a 3-for-2, and Bristleback's not giving up. Yeah, he's going to keep on chasing. He might be able to get this. Invoker just managed to get up before one more Core Spray could go off. That Core Spray just going off before he, after he TP'd. But, oh! Sunstrike not going to do enough damage to secure the kill over on the Bristleback. Oh, excuse me, guys. But, otherwise, Relic seems to have picked up his Morbid Moss, so he's going to be able to go head over into the jungle if he pleases to get that farm. He's been doing quite well. Blinks over onto the Ogre. Ogre might find himself in a bit of trouble with one of the crits go, but no, nothing going to really come from that. Ogre does have stuns in the bag, so he'll be able to get away. D-Ward coming out here from Gravity. So, yeah, going to lose some of that vision over to the Rosh Pit. Which team has a better Rosh lineup? That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'm not too certain about that, but I think it's quite even for the Rosh lineup. But anyway, let's just see this Pudge, because he's probably the one with the most kill potential, because he does have that long range hook initiation, and he's going to stay off the map. Interesting, he hasn't picked up smokes for himself yet. But yeah, Ogre's going to head over into the jungle, maybe look to ward. He does just a bit of D-Ward there to D-Ward the D-Ward, but that's just about a run out anyway, so no real loss coming for Glacium Gaming. But TPs are going to be going out here. They top lane. Pudge not standing in the bush looking for that hook, so that's quite interesting. Blink Dagger over on the axe, so it's quite good timing for a Blink Dagger, to be honest. He's picked up really good farm, 56 for 18, so Deathy is doing really well. He jumps out, he gets the call, and a hook, and it's going to secure the kill over onto the Razor. Invoker getting the last hit in there. He has a bit of points into Alacrity, so that's going to do a lot of damage as well, with increasing the attack speed, so that last hit coming in from the Invoker. So, yeah, this strat seems to be working out quite well. It's really getting these pickups, but how does it scale into the late game is the question, especially if Bristleback starts getting out of control. You can't rely on a Pudge and an axe to cut him down. So it's going to be up to the PA, who is seeming to get farm here, but he gets a kill in the bot lane. Sorry, just looking away, and there was also an axe call there, but it looks like it's going to be a kill here, and the jump in. So I'm trying to catch up both of them. So Razor going to get a double kill on PA and Venge, and Invoker getting a kill here on the Ogre Magi. So for 2-for-1 in different lanes, Razor. Yeah, I'd say it's a big win going the way of Shadow. Razor picking up the double kill. He had a shady start, getting hooked by the Pudge, having to buy a TP squad to get back into the lane. He's not really doing too well in farm, but yeah, it's a good way for him to catch up, pick up 2 kills. But I'm missing out on another kill here. Bristleback's going to get chopped down by the axe. Damn it, I haven't seen one chop yet, and I think he's used it about 3 times, so apologies about that, guys. Gotta keep our eyes everywhere in this game. I can see it happening. So Invoker, gonna blow up this double damage rooms. So yeah, he's picked up his treads. Not too much to speak of really there. Supports Invoker. He looks like is he going for a refresher build, or maybe a Orchid? Hopefully not a refresher. We'll see. So Helmet Dominator gonna get picked up here by Relic. And this is going to help him farm a lot. He can head over into the jungle, possibly go for the Ancients, which haven't been stacked yet, but maybe he's not going to be picking up the Battle Fury, so no need to stack up them to be stolen. But yeah, Pudge is going to be in a bad spot here if the Bristleback does catch him out, because he doesn't have too many levels. He does have his Dismember though, so actually not, he's doing quite well for levels. Level 11 on the Axe, so Axe is doing well. This looks like a big kill opportunity. Axe is going to jump in, he'll catch 2. And he's going to, oh, this is just spinning. Let's just spin them to death. It looks like Bristleback's going to find himself in a bit of trouble. Silence going to come out, but Pudge is going to throw out the hook to just do the KS. Why not? Curse is going to come out here onto the Axe. Axe is going to take a little bit of damage, throws out the call. But he's going to actually be in quite a lot of trouble here. They catch him out, and this is going to be a pick-off onto the Axe. So Silence are getting a kill there. Exchange 2-for-1. Yeah, exchange definitely going the way of Glacier, but He would have hoped that Axe would have kept, Pudge would have kept his hook to get that Axe out of that, and that could have worked out a lot better for them. So maybe something they got to look at, the Pudge being a little bit greedy there with the hooks. Wants to show that this Pudge strat's not a bad strat, but yeah, if he held on to that hook, maybe he could have tried to get around to the Axe, although the Axe was in a bad spot. But if he did decide to run up, a hook coming out onto the Razor, so it's going to come with the Dismember. But Razor's ulti's on this, doing quite a lot of damage onto Pudge. Pudge mustn't chase too far, and he does fall. So Razor getting one more right click in there from 140 stolen damage. And that's not what you want to have happen when you get a hook and a Dismember over. Razor's one of the hardest heroes to kill, surprisingly, when you are a Pudge. If he does manage to get his ulti off and get that link off, it just does so much damage. Axe is going to jump into a call. Dunk going to land over onto the Dazzle. They're going to keep on chasing up. The Razor's quite low, but Axe is getting blocked up here by the PA. He has his blink back up. He's going to blink. He's going to call over on the Bristleback, but I don't think he's going to get too much out of this. He still has the dunk up, so dunks him, and that's going to be a kill going over to the Axe. So good turnaround, and Axe is going to chase up. He gets another dunk. Double kill going for the Axe, and that's going to secure them 3 kills in that engagement. So going quite well here for Glacium Esports. I think Axe is one of the best picks. He just makes you feel so good when he throws that dunk down. Especially as a caster, it's just something to shout about. So they get a little bit of pressure here onto this tier 1 tower. All towers are still standing 14 minutes into the game, but I suppose neither team really has a good pushing lineup. Invoker not going for the Necronomicon, so that's quite interesting. So he's also not going for the push. They're going to go for the kills. They want to demolish their opponents in this game, but Shadow's not going to let them get it too easily. Yeah, this Axe pick is such a good hero, man. Such a good hero. So they're going to share the bottle charges over to the Axe just to give him all his health and mana back, so he can go back into the engagements feeling quite safe. He needs to, yeah, let's see, Bristlebacks and Silencer are going to hang out here in the backline. They're going to show themselves now. Invoker's going to see them. But there is an Axe in the vicinity, but he seems to be just walking off into the jungle, hoping to catch someone out. Pudge is also walking around here, but there's no one really in this vicinity. They're all bud, and they look like they might want to go on this tower. PA's in this vicinity, maybe if he can get a crit off, but you don't want to go up against this Razor. This Razor can just destroy. And especially with the Bloodlust going over onto him, can just give him that bonus attack speed and make it so difficult to kill, especially because he gets that damage off on you so quickly. He's going to get a link off on PA, but he's not going to steal anything at all. He throws on his ulti, stun going to land on the PA, but rotation's coming in. They're going to have to back on out. Axe tries to get a call, but he's a bit short. Slow's going to come in. He can maybe land a call just onto the Ogre. Ogre's going to find himself in a lot of trouble. Hook coming from the Punch to secure the kill once again. So, yeah. Pudge the kill securer, I suppose. He's going to use his regeneration rune, so that's going to bring him right back up, and this should be an easy tier 1 tower. First tower going to fall, most likely. Now, but a call going to come out from Punch throws on the hook, then he hooks out his own Axe. That would have been a problematic. But the stun going to go and land over on to the Razor, and the kill's going to be secured there by the PA. So, yeah, PA picking up some really good farm here. Career's on the way to him. Let's see what's in it. He looks like he's going straight for the Basher build. Dazzle and Bristleback looking to try and do a bit of an exchange, but I don't see them managing to take down this tower very quickly. But TPs are on the rest of Glacium Esports, so we'll just see. Javelin going to get picked up here by the PA, so yeah, looks like he's going straight for that Basher. So he's going to go single target. Doesn't need the farm, he's doing well enough, so Battle Fury, you don't need it. It's still a good pickup, but you don't really need it in this situation, so I agree with that. It looks like Pudge is going to be going straight for that Hooded Defiance, and most likely going into the pipe to negate all the magic damage coming out from Shadow. So Axe goes Blink Dagger, 1,800 in the bank, so it's interesting to see where he's going to go. Is he going to go for armor, or is he going to be going for just health? Is he going to go for a heart? We'll just have to see where he goes, but I think a heart is probably what is on his mind. And yeah, it looks like a Silent Stick going to come out here for the Invoker. He's about 400 short, so he's farmed actually quite well into this game. Sorry, the Invoker, but a killing spree, missed out on a kill. The PA manages to get a pick off on the Silencer here on the bot lane. Rotation's coming in, they might be able to catch someone out here. The Bristle's in a terrible spot. He gets a swap over onto him, but Axe gets a kill further in. Hook gonna throw out and gonna catch him out, but let's just see this chase here going down. It looks like Bristleback's gonna find himself, get stunned up. Axe getting another kill, but will this Bristleback get away? This is gonna be one of those long chases, but the tower's just gonna right click him down. Kill secured by the tower. So 5-man team wipe, and they were just spread out across the map. I couldn't get it all for you, but most of the kills happened in this vicinity, I take it. Watching the wrong area there, but yeah, it would have been interesting to see the Bristle maybe get away, but it was very unlikely to see him head on through the secret shop with the Axe and them in this vicinity who are going to be heading in that direction. But yeah, we'll see. They're going to go and take the second tower now. Mid tower is going to fall. So yeah, the alacrity is really working out here, and you can throw that on the PA, and that's so much damage. So PA's got that basher up. So he's going to be able to get those pickoffs, solo pickoffs, like he did in the bot lane that I missed out on. Unfortunately, he managed to get that pickoff. But yeah, it's kills galore here for GeS Esports. Pudge is going to jump in and dismember onto the Razor, but he's quite far away, so nothing really going to come of it. He's going to steal some, but he gets a decent hook off, but the Razor is going to turn around, trying to right click him down, but he gets tornadoed up, and that's going to secure the kill. Axe also getting another kill, and a dunk going onto the Dazzle. We had Shadow Grave on him. Swap going to go out now onto the Bristleback. Bristleback is going to get dunked. But no, the PA got the kill there, so obviously just not enough damage to secure the kill. So 4 down in that team fight. Silence is going to be standing at the top, the lone survivor. And he's going to have to look to rotate out as Invoker's headed into this general area. I think there's good kill potential here, especially with the Silence on hand. But this is going to be a tier 2 falling in the favor of GeS. And they're going to just spread on out and look after this, but Silence now, global Silence being thrown out now. Invoker might actually find himself in quite a lot of trouble here. He heads into the trees trying to get away, but he doesn't have a TP, so he's in trouble. And the Razor's going to throw out a field, and that's going to be the death of the Invoker. Kill going the way of the Silencer, so Silencer not doing too bad, 2-2-2, but yeah, we look at this team. Fresh meat now. He's just using his ulti over on the Punch. Punch is going to be easy takedown here for the PA. Yeah, once the PA's got his home, it's definitely in their territory, and they are the better Roshan bunch. But he's got this wolf, alpha wolf running after him, giving him that bonus damage. And yeah, I like that. It's really good. Just get that bonus damage up. Axe gonna just go farm up a little bit. He's got Boots of Travel, so quite an interesting pickup there. He's got 3,200 in the bank, however, so he can go pick up a Reaver, and that's most likely what he's going to be going to do now. But whoa, in the face there, he solves it. And he picks up a point piece. It looks like he's going to be going for the Aghanim Scepter, so accidental buy, I assume. But Shivas wouldn't be a bad pickup at all on an Axe, and it also helps you with their mana pool, so yeah, it's not terrible, but yeah, he's opting to go for the Aghanim Scepter. He loves those dunks, and I enjoy it too. The more dunks, the merrier. So smoke up rotation heading into this top here. Maybe they're going to be able to catch up the Pudge who's hiding in this area. The Venger's also now running in. He's going to pop his head out. He might be able to break the smoke. He does break the smoke on the Silencer. But, oh man, you ran right back into it. But are they going to fight this? Axe jumps in. Great call coming out from the Axe. And Pudge throws out an ulti. Which way is this going? It looks like the Ogre's going to fall. Tornado. Great tornado coming out from the Invoker. Razor's going to eat it, but Punch falling, dunk coming out from the Axe, and oh no, the dunk going to land, but the PA also gets that kill, so just maybe not enough. But a 5-man team wide, all they lost was the Punch, and team scores are 30-10, so definitely going the way of GeS, and the strat definitely working out for them, this unorthodox strat. It's just so much fun to watch. I really enjoy it, so even though it looks like it was a bit of a thrashing, this game was really enjoyable to watch, especially with a Pudge and an Axe. I mean, I love casting an Axe for those dunks, and then a Pudge, everyone knows why you like a Pudge. But yeah, the strat actually working out extremely well. Just the separation, taking focus off of main heroes such as the Invoker in the team fight, so he can get his spells off with both hooks, dismember, and the call. So yeah, Invoker's now going to ghost walk through the jungle, see if he can find anyone lingering around. He's going to hit on in. He's going to find 3 here. Is he going to look to engage? The PA is in this general vicinity. TP going to be coming in from the Axe. Axe does have his blink up, so he can blink in here and try and catch all 3. But Yeah, they know that Invoker's in this general area, but they're gonna jump right in, and this is gonna be 3 years. Stun gonna land over on the PAP. It doesn't want damage. But look at that tornado, just slows them down so much so he can get such an easy call. And that's gonna be a kill going to the punch over there. Great hook coming down, and another kill going the way of Axe here, but one left, and that's a dazzle. And dunk him. Good night. 5-man teamwork. GG's being called here, and yeah, Shadow got caught up by this odd draft, I could say, and yeah, we're gonna have to see how it goes in game 2. Maybe SHD can just pull this together a little bit. They understand now that Glacium, they have the ability to just play anything. So the strats, there's no strat that they can understand from Glacium Esports from this game. So it's still, the next draft is going to be interesting to see how Shadow decides to tackle this issue. So yeah, hope to see you guys in game number 2. Thank you for watching.